Lakers Nation, what is going on? So it's Miss 81 back here with a new video on this channel today. And this is something that I really need to address to the Lakers front office, but specifically our GM and Rob Pelinka. His decision making has been horrible, and this roster is just not constructed very good. But I can't keep, giving, Rob Pelinka passes, not giving him any grace at all. But I'm a little bit late on this report, and it came out yesterday from Sham Charania on his Twitter page. So it says that the Los Angeles Lakers are planning to sign a former Pelicans center by the name of Trey Jemison. And I'm going to keep it a buck. I don't know who he is, but I really don't watch, the G League affiliate to know who he is, or watch the Northern Pelicans enough to know who he is. But it says that he did sign on a two-way NBA contract, and they're waiving Quincy Olivari. Sources tell ESPN. Jemison adds some front court physicality for the Lakers, depth insurance, and he's averaged across 5.1 points per game and 4.3 rebounds in 41 career NBA games in, the league, right? But the most frustrating part is that we let go our hidden gems in Quincy Olivari. I'm going to be honest, he has the highest ceiling when it comes to the guard position, even including the South Bay Lakers. And our prospect in Jan Ficino was the 17th overall pick in the 2023 NBA draft, I believe I want to say, out of, Indiana. And we've seen how that worked out. There's a reason why the Lakers decided to decline his team option, not pick it up, right? So I'm pretty sure it's expiring. But also, you got Gabe Vincent, who's just up and down, up and down. He's too inconsistent. You just never know what version to get out of him. But he's been, much better lately. He had like 14 points last night in the game against the Miami Heat. And I'm so sorry that I'm late on this, because I had a power outage around like 5 p.m., 2 hours before tip-off. And I did upload some previous videos. And it wasn't out, but I did upload it. It was just still processing. So that's why people couldn't see the video, which was very frustrating. And I had to leave my house to be able to go out and, get some, connection, internet, and being able to charge my, device and stuff like that, so I could record some content post for you guys. But Quincy Olivari was averaging around 17.2 points per game, including shooting 40% from behind the arc, 4.4 assists, and 4.4 rebounds with the South Bay Lakers G League affiliate. And I know it's just, the G League. Sometimes it doesn't translate to the NBA level, but still, I am expecting him to draw interest in free agency per, Michael Scotto. That's according to him. And I do agree. I think there's going to be some, interest around the league. Don't be surprised if, the Golden State Warriors do pick him up, especially, Stephen Curry, having Quincy Olivari and him, signing his autograph even back in the day as a little kid. Quincy Olivari, that's his mentor, and he's a big fan of Stephen Curry. That's who he grew up, watching. And I'm pretty sure he did sign up with, Under Armour shoes, which is actually insane. But it's very frustrating that we let go of him for this, player who's a downgrade. That's just my, personal preference. That's my opinion. I think that was just a horrible mistake. That was a huge out by the Lakers front office and the management. And what is GM Rob Pelinka supposed to do? He's supposed to be managing, our assets, our players, our draft picks, our first-round picks, and our second-round picks. By the way, we did trade, our 3 second-round picks for Dorian Finney-Smith and Gabe Vincent. DFS was out for personal reasons. I'm pretty sure he got, married, whatever the case may be. That's not my business. But also, Shake Milton did play yesterday after getting, DMPs. I don't know why J.J. Redick is refusing to play him. And he's been in the doghouse. You get what I'm trying to say? But I just feel like, Quincy Olivari had like the most highest ceiling. He has the upside, and we really saw his commitment to, the Lakers team, right? From, the South Bay Lakers, the G League affiliate, the Summer League, and even preseason games like the Milwaukee Bucks and, the last Golden State Warriors game when, LeBron James, I believe, didn't play, and Anthony Davis didn't play, and Austin Reeves didn't play. So they're letting a bunch of our youngins play, right? But I think a team's going to snatch him up, real quick, ASAP. And like I said, I believe the Lakers downgraded. So that was just stupid part from, Rob Pelinka. But he does, Rob Pelinka type of stuff, right? So we gave up on, our prospect And like I said, he has the highest ceiling. But I just feel like if we are going to get a center, it should have been, you know, Nick Richards. And I think that's why Rob Pelinka decided to make this move after, Phoenix Suns did acquire him from the Charlotte Hornets. They did receive 2 second round picks, I believe. And Charlotte did receive Josh Okogie and also, 3 second round picks. They didn't want to take on, Yusuf Nurkic contract, which was making around like $19.4 million. And, Phoenix was going to be stuck with them. So his contract is expiring. So it's just better to keep him. And they know, you know, Charlotte wasn't really interested in taking him. So they didn't have to include him in the trade. But the most frustrating part is that we did miss out on Nick Richards. And also the Lakers are showing interest in him. So know that that takes us out of the picture, right? I'm still hoping that the Lakers can get Walker Kessler. I'm praying and I'm kneeling down. But, Danny Ainge is just, stubborn. He's, playing hardball. He still wants those 2 first-round picks. And, GM Rob Pelinka's like, you know what? Can you take one of the protections off from, the Russell Westbrook trade? I'm pretty sure it was like top 4 protected. Correct me if I'm wrong. But, Danny Ainge doesn't want to do that. And he wants our other picks, 2029 and 2031. But, Rob Pelinka doesn't want to do that. So, in order to make some improvements to this roster, you're going to have to, part with your first round picks. That's just what it is. Doesn't matter if, it's the Lakers tax and we don't get fair deals. But if you're willing to improve your roster, at least make it competent or compete for an NBA championship, at least have the chance, then you're going to have to do your job right. It's a business. I get the Lakers don't want to give up, some of their first round picks, but you're going to have to do this, especially when you got LeBron James, Anthony Davis. I know I'm going out of, detail and stuff like that, but it's very important that the Lakers, they need a guard at that position now that, D'Angelo Russell has been gone for several weeks from, the Dorian Finney-Smith and Shake Milton trade. By the way, the Lakers do play against, the Brooklyn Nets tomorrow at home. And D'Angelo Russell, I'm pretty sure he didn't play. Cam Johnson, I'm pretty sure didn't play against the Los Angeles Clippers. And Ben Simmons didn't play. So they're on DMPs. And the Clippers blew them out. I'm pretty sure it was like 122-67. That is actually crazy. But D'Angelo Russell is looking to get his revenge against my Los Angeles Lakers. But, if Rob Pelinka was going to come down, things, he should have looked at Nick Richards. That's here and say, but that was just my personal opinion. But also, we already got, athletic bigs like, Jackson Hayes. He's been horrible lately. And I'm going to just keep it a buck. I'm not trying to make, many, jokes and stuff like that. But this dude has like a 10 overall, badges. I'm just going to be honest, right? He has no basketball IQ. He gets in foul trouble. He doesn't know how to position himself right. Doesn't know how to stay in foul trouble. Obviously, he's not, disciplined. He's still young. He's still raw. He still needs to properly develop. Even Christian Koloko, after coming from the blood cloth and stuff like that, he almost missed a year and a half, almost close to 2 years. And he still had to find his rhythm and stuff like that. He was on an NBA two-way contract for the Los Angeles Lakers, right? But he was a second-round, pick. I'm pretty sure it was like 33rd or 32nd. Correct me if I'm wrong. But he's been getting DMPs. Like, what's the point of bringing in these guys on two-way contracts if you're not going to play them? That's how you develop them. That's how you get them to get more experience in the NBA, right? And I'm pretty sure, two-way contracts can't play in the playoffs. But they're supposed to play at least 50 to 52 games in the regular season, right? And unless the Lakers make a trade, that's where they can open up a roster spot to bring in, guys and maybe convert them to a full, contract for the rest of the remainder of the season and maybe have them play in the regular season, right? But what does Quincy Olivari bring to a team? Whether if it's, the Los Angeles Lakers, which he was waived yesterday, or another team, he does bring, toughness, elite scoring, especially deep three-point range. He does excel in creating his own, jump shot. He has a nice release. He has a nice soft touch. And his shooting is just very good, right? He does thrive in transition. He's a strong rebounder for his size. I'm pretty sure he's like 6'3", 6'4" guard for his position. And he's pretty, sought as a playmaker. He does play with high energy on both ends of the floor. So he's a floor general. I would say he has a nice motor, which is pretty high. He's a point of attack guard. He does provide rim pressure. So, you could pretty much, say he's a three-level scorer. So he has high upside, and his future is going to be, very interesting, right? So it's very bright. I was very high on him. I was very, excited about him, what he could potentially do for the Los Angeles Lakers, especially if the Lakers were to make a move and open up a roster spot. But the fact that we lost out on, Quincy Olivari just tells me how pathetic, our front office is doing. Like, what direction do we have? Like, what are we trying to do? What are we trying to accomplish as long as we have LeBron James, Anthony Davis still on our team? Because I'm going to be honest, I'm just going to keep it a buck. I'm not sugarcoating anything. The Lakers are just a middle of the road team, and that's not where you want to be. I do like the addition of Dorian Finney-Smith. He's understanding his role, his playbook, and he's starting to get more comfortable out there. But he doesn't, move us to, championship contention. He doesn't make us, a top, 3 seed, right? Or a number 1 or 2 seed, right? The Lakers did fail to like the 6 seed, right? We did improve our record to 21-17 after beating the Miami Heat, and they didn't have, Jimmy Butler and stuff like that. But the Lakers played much better in the second half after that horrible first half. We only had like 12 points. Well, actually, no, we're down by like 12 points in the first half in the break. You get what I'm trying to say? But it's very frustrating. The Lakers did wind up winning the game, but Lakers fans, NBA fans in general, you guys let me know in the comment section. How do you guys feel about this breaking news that did come out yesterday? Once again, I just want to apologize for the convenience and why I didn't get to post, on time yesterday. If my power outage didn't go out yesterday and my internet was fine and I was be able to charge my device and record some videos, then I would have posted when the news did broke. But I just couldn't, and it was just a horrible day for me yesterday. But yeah, follow my socials. The links will be down in the description or either in, the comment section. Pin it. I have a second YouTube channel called Mr. 81 Shorts. I do post shorts on there. I gotta be more consistent on there, posting daily. I'm pretty sure it's like day 16 out of 365 days, which I do post content. But make sure you guys like the video to get it to more people, so my channel can grow. Would really help the algorithm a lot, the audience. And yeah, turn on the notification bell so you guys get notified for future uploads. And comment down what topic or trade idea do you guys want to see me talk about in my next video. But I had to really rant, get this out of my chest, dog. So that is actually crazy. But like I said, Rob Pelinka's running out of time. And I've been trying to, give him the benefit of the doubt. I've been trying to be patient, but I'm just losing it. I'm not happy. Like, I could just go on and see how many players that we did lose, especially when it comes to hidden gems and stuff like that, right? Just the dumb decisions that our GM does make. Some people might say he's the worst GM, but you got to keep it a buck. Even though we won the championship in 2020 and we just didn't run it back right, I just feel like, Rob Pelinka has accomplished, more things than, certain teams. For example, the Detroit Pistons, the Charlotte Hornets, those teams, even the New Orleans Pelicans. As much we don't like to say, Rob Pelinka should be our GM and he should be fired and Jeannie Buss should just sell the team. We just got to keep it a buck. He's accomplished more things than, certain teams in the NBA. But at the same time, you just got to see the horrible decision-making he's been making lately. But yeah, man, I'm tired of my rant, and I'm out of here. Peace.